United and Tottenham Hotspurs. We're getting prepared for that Champions League final. First European final to go through. We obviously got the Conference League. I don't think I'll be watching it. But yeah. Hopefully everyone is doing great as usual. And yeah. Let's see if the lineup should have probably dropped now. Yo, what's good, Hanad? Yeah, man, Ballon d'Or. Yo, what's up, brother? What's good, Christian? Who's winning? Give me your prediction. As you can see, my prediction is down here. I went boring. Because, you know, I don't know. I've watched some smaller reviews out of this game, you know, seeing other people's opinions. I just don't know, man. Van Dijk was eating grass. His PSG that was so overrated. What did you retweet, Pi1? Welcome, by the way. Spurs win, inshallah. All right, welcome, Lee. It was good, Sam. It was good, Shehuduli. Also, the internet... No, it's not. They've just changed the name. I also thought so, too. I was like, all right, they've created the Club World Cup. They probably removed that, but no, they've kept it. Yo, Mohammed, thank you so much for the super chat, man. Appreciate it a lot. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, man. As a neutral, who would you want to win? All right, we talked about prediction. I went on defense. I'm predicting an extra time. Let's see what happens. Who do I want to win? I don't have any hatred / love towards Spurs and United as clubs. I don't know. You know, I like Amorim and Posto Ankeloglu, whoever his name is, as managers, as men as well. Both got some good players. That's the thing. I'm really a neutral in this game. I'm really a neutral. The only thing I would say maybe pushes me a bit, I have a friend, very close friend, who's a United fan. And I would like for him to United to win. But that's like, it's not my opinion. It's like indirectly. So like strictly about teams, honestly, I'm a full neutral this game, man. I'm a full neutral. I did watch the league game between Spurs and United a couple of months ago. And I was a neutral in that game too. So I think that's how it's going to go. But thank you so much, Mohammed, for the super chat, man. Appreciate it a lot. I think with both teams being so shit can go both ways. True. I think United win 2-1. Bruno Musculas, always, all right. 2-1 United, remember? All right. Oh, that one, all right. Love your streams. Yo, Rashid, appreciate it, man. Happy you enjoying the streams, man. What team do you support? Dian Dimitrov. The Van Dijk comment was me. Yeah, no. I saw that. It was just, you said retweet. And I couldn't see a retweet when I looked. Lineups or film up. Thanks so much, PZ5. Well, I want to see United give Spurs their first European title in 30 plus years. What, do you have a cap on? I mean, there's no reason for it. That's just the style I went with today. And then I have like a military shirt on, but as you can see, it doesn't look good at all because it's green. So that's why I put on this extra hair. Yo, Baleko Paris Napoli, thanks so much for the super chat, man. Appreciate it a lot. Does Tosin have a YouTube channel? No, Tosin does not have a YouTube channel. Thanks so much for the super chat, man. But no, Tosin does not have a YouTube channel. Where's the chat box? Just lower that. Yo, Rahim, man. Maji, welcome, bro. Come on, Spur, all right. Let's go, Majid. Beanie's nice. Let's go. Predicting 3-1 to United. I have no personal allegiance to ending the club in the fixture, but since Spurs have won nothing in a long time, I'm leaning towards Spurs more. Oh, okay. So you're predicting United to win, but you would like Spurs to win. Okay. They are in a winning streak against United. That's true. Which team would you rather in the Super Cup? That's a great question. Obviously, we're going to be playing one of these teams. But similar answer once again. I'm not going to be like, oh, I would want to play United. I wouldn't want to play Spurs. I would take anyone in the Super Cup if we, inshallah, beat Inter as well. Obviously, United game would be bigger. Inshallah, this never happens, but we'll ever go to Europa League. I mean, we were close the past 2 seasons. Not this season, though. We would have gotten... There was no dropping to Europa League this season. But yeah, hopefully never. Bro just up as Amine Matu. Who's that? Amine Matu. Who's this? And what is the only thing because he has a hat on in many of his videos? He's probably Algerian as well, just by looking at him. Nah, maybe something else. Yeah, he is Algerian. Welcome, Barca boy. What's your thoughts, Barca boy? Like, do you want anyone to win? Why watching this match? I mean, King Astro, man. It's ever since the Arsenal second leg, King Astro, man, it's been completely dead. Content-wise, football-wise, everything. It's been like a small break. Then the Champions League final, then the Nations League, then the Club World Cup. So yeah, it's been a break here, and it's a final, man. How about Spurs and Chelsea win titles and Arsenal no? Beautiful, man. What if Inter win the UCL? Do you think Yamal will win Ballon d'Or? If Inter win the Champions League, that opens up the Ballon d'Or race completely. So I think if we win the Champions League, Dembele becomes a heavy front runner once again. If he doesn't, that opens it up, and I think it depends on what both Dembele and Mbappe do in the Nations League, Club World Cup, Yamal as well. So yeah, it becomes much tighter then. Are PSG playing the Cup final on 24th? Yes. This upcoming Saturday, we'll be playing Stade de Reims in the Coupe de France final. Mohamed, thank you so much once again for the super chat, man. Appreciate it a lot. Thank you so much, man. Merci beaucoup. Why is there no hype for PSG versus Inter? Strange. I don't know. I don't know how to answer that question. I think if it would have been PSG Barca, it would have been way more hype. You know, it's going to be Inter's first Champions League in a very long time. PSG's first Champions League in their history. Maybe that. But I haven't felt it's less or more hype than a usual Champions League final. I don't know. I'm just chilling. I'm just chilling because between the Arsenal game to the Champions League final, we don't really have anything important apart from the Coupe de France final. So like from the PSG perspective, we're just waiting for the final to happen. Famous French streamer, alright. Need Tottenham to win for the banter? Dubsky. We'll be there then. We can cook Arsenal fans as well then. Personally, I want United to win out and support them and love them, but I want them back at top. It's a season where clubs and their trophy draw, so Tottenham can do it, true. What's your thoughts on Turkey with France? I mean, he finally got picked. Shout out to him. As an Algerian, I always wanted Turkey to choose Algeria, but I mean, France is going to be insane now. France are going to be insane. Great syntax, Celtic, yeah, sure. Bob Dembele or Lisa link up. No, Aryan, add Turkey as well. That's the thing, I don't know. You could play Doué, Barcola, or I just hope Aryan Deschamps sticks to the 4-2-3-1. Basically playing with 4 attackers. I just hope he sticks to that next season. In the Nations League now. Yo, what's up, Serge? 4-4. Spurs win pens, alright. Who's going to be player of the tournament at the Club World Cup? My pick from PSG, I think we're going to win it. I'm going to pick Khvicha Kvaratskhelia. I think it's going to be insane. Don't you think contenders that won't play Club World Cup will get hurt from Yamal and Rafinha and Salah as well? 100%. Like, that's why as soon as Salah got knocked out from PSG, I knew his Ballon d'Or was over because they're not even in the Club World Cup. So yeah, look, the Club World Cup, we can give it at least a 20-25% effect on the Ballon d'Or. But I think when we are in the Club World Cup, we'll see how bigger it will be, how much more people will take the Club World Cup into consideration for the Ballon d'Or voting. Especially when it comes to Madrid and Mbappe. Yes, I'm going to do Nations League watchalongs. Obviously, now that the summer is coming, and you know, the only priority I have is PSG. PSG play a game, I need to be there. If it's a national team, obviously it's not priority for me. So maybe, you know, I'm going to be with my friends or outside or just doing something in real life instead. But that France-Spain, even if France or Spain go to the final, I care less about that final. The France Spain game, I gotta be here because that's a huge game. So that game, I gotta be here. That game, maybe the other games I'll be here too. I don't know, but I'm just saying that game, I'm guaranteeing, man. I think winning Nations League will make Dembele closer to the Ballon d'Or. 100% helping. Can Turkey play camp? Yeah, Aryan, that's like his perfect position. So then 100% France like me, so it's better to fill position more time as possible. Exactly, Aryan. And mostly, you know, France, majority of their midfielders, Aryan, they're like double pivot midfielders. Chouameni, Kamavinga, Kone, Rabiot, Warren Zara, Emre, Kamavinga. So you just play a double pivot, rotate depending on, you know, who's performing better and so on, and then play with those four attackers. I mean, Turkey can play on the left, he can play on the right, he can play centrally. Dembuz can play on the right, can play on the left, can play centrally. Olise, I know he can play on the right and center. I don't know if he can play on the left. So, but then you also got Due, then you also got Barcola, got Thuram. Oi. Kvara to be the first Club World Cup player of the season means a lot. It does. Like, this is a historical Club World Cup. Good luck, my bro, and all the best next week. Yo, appreciate it, Rahman, man. Appreciate it. Who do you think got higher ceiling, Yamal or Dembele? I mean, Yamal got, what, 10 years ahead of him on Dembele's age? But I'm still give it to Dembele because what Dembele is doing now, this season, what Dembele has done this season, there aren't that many players that have had similar Champions League-esque campaigns as him. Can Yamal have that in the future? He can. I don't know. The thing with Dembele is it basically 6 years of his career went away. Those 6 years at Barca. It was a complete waste for Barca, for Dembele. And now he's starting his career again. The thing I like about Dembele, which is not similar about Mbappe, is that Dembele, yes, he has a lot of pace. He has a lot of athletic attributes. But that's not what his game is about. Dembele's game is about technique. It's about IQ. It's about playmaking. It's about football understanding. So I think Dembele is a player that could play until he's like 35, 36. It all depends on if he wants to. You know, some players, they just don't want to play that long. See, Turkey wants Prem? No, I've not seen that, Ibrahim. What, did he say that? What report was it? Yo, what's up, TS9? Who's your favorite PG player, not about recent? Oh, Dembele. It used to be Nuno. Nuno is at least top 3. Do you hear about Renato Martin, young Italian goalkeeper who signed last January? No, I don't remember, no. Now, France looks stacked. Esteval Endrick? I think Esteval is a more talented player. Fab said that. Wow. Turkey, man. Sold his soul. Yeah, let me see that. Yo, big up you, the Cornercast, man. Who are you supporting today? Between Kvara and Dembele, who's your favorite? Oh, Dembele. But Kvara is catching up. Yeah, where's this Turkey Fabrizio thing? Is it on Fabrizio's Twitter or is it somewhere else? Have you seen the Nico Williams links? I don't understand, but he's a good week for. What? He's linked to Madrid? No, that doesn't make any sense. Oh, in a video on YouTube, okay. Højlund versus Romero and Van de Ven. Gonna be interesting. What does Dimitar Berbatov want to win? What do you mean? How would I know? Oh, because he played for Spurs and United? I would say United. I'd say United. Support neither, but it'd be fun to watch the tears though. Dub. That's the thing. We win no matter what. I mean, trolling Spurs fans isn't even funny. It would be nice if we trolled. I think United win. All right, let's take a look at the lineups here. Hmm. All right, Spurs, you got Vicario in goal, Pedro Porro, Romero, Van der Ven, Udogi. Best backline they have. Sar, Bissoma, Bentancur. Madison obviously not starting. Kulusevski not starting. Johnson, Solanke, Richarlison. Wow, Richarlison. I haven't seen him in ages. I think Berval is injured. Wow, so they're not in the squad. And this is the bench. Son on the bench? Yo, look, I know like Son hasn't been good this season, but you have to start. How is Richarlison starting ahead of Son? This is a final, man. You gotta start Son. Looking at United, they got Onana, Maguire, Shaw, Yoro, Mazarawi, Casemiro, Bruno, Dorgu, Mount, Ahmad, Højlund. Well, Mount back into the lineup. And usually they used to play Mazraoui as like a right centre back. But yeah, that suits Yoro really well. Good double pivot. Garnacho, Maino, Ugarte, Xerxes. Cheeky. I came back from injury. We should buy Højlund as a replacement for Dembele. I mean, we wanted Højlund last summer. Home midfield is injured. All right. Do you want to win? I don't care. Palmer or Cherky? I think Cherky. I think Cherky this season is better than Palmer last season. Like Palmer's best season and Cherky's best season. I mean, Pelgrek, I still rate Højlund. I still think, like, there's a reason Campos wanted him. Højlund is a great talent. Just that United, the environment is so important for a football player. Like, look at Dembus. Changes environment and is a complete different player. What do you think Yamal is better at Dembele at? Well, Yamal is better than Dembele at? Maybe the only one I would give him is dribbling. But even dribbling, I don't know if he's better than Dembele. Dembele this season is just that he doesn't dribble because he plays as a false nine and is focused on being a forward, scoring goals and so on. But like last season, Dembele was cooking everyone. So maybe dribbling is the only thing I would give Yamal. Like Dembele is better goal scoring, playmaking, football IQ, matureness, versatility. Well, I don't know anything that Yamal, like, I would say, oh, maybe he's better than Dembele at that. Pass, absolutely not passing. Yeah, job hands. It's, to talk about the game, I don't have that much to do myself. And then I usually do this, so viewers can come in and so on. Nordic gimmick? What do you mean Nordic gimmick? Oh, Højlund? Who would win between current PSG and United? I think our B team would beat United. So our B team would be like Safanov, Beraldo, Lucas, Warren Ryback. I guess you put someone out of position. Maybe Mayulu left back, three-man midfield, Kangi Lee, Due. Okay, yeah, I don't know about B team then. Maybe you aren't answered earlier. How do you feel Turkey not joining Algeria? I mean, I always knew he was always gonna choose France. You know, it hurts, but we move. But we move, man. No, Arian, such a great. You know, Arian, I was thinking, I was thinking when the season actually ends, I would do like how to fix Madrid, but I can't make that, man, because Perez already fixed it. Your team for Strasbourg beat them easily. Oh, you're from Malmö? No, I'm from Stockholm. But yeah, we can remove the lineup now. July will be the only month without football. No Pilgrek. I mean, yes and no, because you will have half of the Club World Cup in June. Half of the Club World Cup starts on 15th of June, so 15th of June until 15th of July. So half of it will be that. And then I don't know when preseason starts. Actually, this is something I haven't seen anyone report about, but I saw something that Van Dijk will have a tournament. Van Dijk will have a tournament and PSG are part of it. I haven't anyone seen talk about it. I've just seen it on like an Instagram account. Virgil Legacy Trophy. Oh, it's an under 13 tournament. Okay. Zugarte hooked in the most supporting game of the season. No, it's an under 13 tournament. It's an under 13 tournament. What's your thoughts about the fact that a young Zidane got labeled as too bad for Algeria back in the day, ignoring his talent that made him go to France? I don't know anything about what happened regarding Zidane's like decision between picking Algeria and France. I thought we never had a chance because I mean he was an insane talent ever since he was at Caen. So I didn't know about that. I don't know about it, so I don't know. Yo, what's up, Psych? Yeah, exactly, Bergek. But then preseason, I don't know when it starts. I've read that, for example, PSG's Trophée du Champion, that would be in the winter instead. I've also read that Ligue 1, the first game of Ligue 1 might be postponed just because of PSG. Preseason, I haven't seen any reports about where we're going to have preseason. Probably going to go maybe North, East Asia again. Maybe we go to maybe North America. North America would be nice. We haven't been there in a while. That's true, Poppy Flavor. Fabrice Hawkins said Chelsea want Tiki. Ooh. I don't know, man. Chelsea should just sign a target, man. Like Ikitike, Nunes, and Cisco. They're basically the same player. So they're going to be very frustrated with him as well. Do you know if we will play with next season kits in the club? Yes, Arian. I actually saw a report about it that all of they said kits. So, for example, for PSG, Arian, I know that we will be using our home kit, the new home kit in the Club World Cup. But Madrid, I saw a report that it said kits with an S at the end. So you'll maybe use all three of them. This cannot be good for the players. No, Pilgrek, but that's why it's crucial for us, Pilgrek, to do a little bit of rotation in the Club World Cup. Not every game is going to be against, a strong opposition, and we need to do some rotation. If you do rotation, then it's calm. Like, the new thing in football is squad depth. Because there's so many games, there's so many tournaments you want to win, you got to have great squad depth. 10 days to go for the big stage, we're going to get it. Allez, Paris. Yes, sir. The coach said that without Kylian, we would score more goals. He wasn't wrong. And Mbappe is so cooked, man. We just swap Ramos for Jackson. I think Jackson is a better football player than Ramos. Gonzalo, though, has a really great role at PSG where I think he scored like 19 goals this season in not many games are on. He's a very good goal scorer, so no, I'll keep Gonzalo. Holy shit, postponing the league game for a preseason? La Liga would never. No, Kills, it's not because of preseason. It's because PSG will play the Club World Cup. That's why. We need to buy more quality players? Yeah. I mean, we're already starting to see more rumors to PSG. So I see us signing at least 4 players again. I just remember we'll never see us wear the Jordan kit. You know, Raheem, that's something we should do. We should bring back like previous shirts for one game, just one game. That shirt, buddy. I hope next season's Jordan Raheem is gonna be deadly as well. It's gonna be like grayish, gray. It'll be really good. Ekitike is very good, talent-wise. I also think he has a great mentality when you compare him to most youngsters nowadays. But he's not the best finisher, so I mean, you're gonna like Ekitike is more similar to a Jackson than a Haaland, for example, in the terms of he will give you so much more than just goals. But then when it comes to goals, he's not the best. So it all depends on what Chelsea need. And Chelsea can get Ekitike if they get a left winger that can score goals as well. So then Palmer is the playmaker. Ekitike can do both. He's like a goals and assists striker. And then you get a left winger that maybe is more concentrated on scoring goals. Yeah, Frankfurt is the best. Frankfurt selling attackers, biggest scam of all time, man. Bigger scam than like Nigerian Prince. Frankfurt attacker, yeah, bigger scam than Nigerian Prince. Kangili is the only dude I see leaving this summer. Well, like, I recently made a video. I went through all the PSG players that I think will leave this summer. And it was more. So Tenas, I see Tenas leaving. Zag maybe. Marquinhos, will leave. Kimpembe will leave. Kangili, as you mentioned. Maybe Gonzalo. But yeah, not many players will leave. And obviously, everyone that's loaned out as well. But like, yes, we did a lot of rotation this season, but some players played a lot of games. Like Hakim had to play a lot of games. Pacha had to play a lot of games. So there's still a little bit of place left. Yeah, Hanad, no. Everyone that's on loan will leave, apart from Moscardo. Kangili is good to break low block. Kangili is a good player. It's just that the best way to play Kangili is as a 10, and we don't play with that position. And if we do, Due is better. So, yeah, Kangili. Yeah, Marquinhos then. But yeah, not many positions are going to open up. Of the memories with this one? Nah, that is true, Raheem. What do you think of Yama's best friends dissing? Best friends? Where are you talking about, Harry? I don't think Marky would leave for UCL. Again, I'm strictly talking what the club has said, what the club has done, and no, there's a very high likelihood he will leave. Executive would following pressure hit him, maybe. You got smashed because it's in a away kit, and we've only used it in the Champions League as well. Do you think Leverkusen will still get UCL spot at the end of the season? I mean, they finished second in the Bundesliga, so yeah, of course. Yo, welcome, Pseudo. Spurs, okay. Any reason for it? Yo, what's up, Thomas? Yeah, Marky is the weakest link. Romero is a great shot, but I see him probably go to Atletico. Atletico is basically just Argentina 2.0. South Koreans might have a tough choice on whom to support. Man United, Park Ji-sung, or Tottenham Son. No, I mean, it gotta be Son. He's the active player. Never. Wa alaikum salam, Yusuf. Doing great, man. How are you? Prediction for Marseille next UCL. I don't know, because they might lose Greenwood. They probably lose Luis Enrique. It depends on how they replace their players as well. But they should be strong enough to make top 24 for sure. I like Son and the Spurs fans. I know are great. All right. Greenwood, yeah, goal scoring. That's the thing. Greenwood, it's less about the other stuff. Like he's a pure goal scorer. Like I think if you put Greenwood, maybe in 1 to 2 seasons, if you put him in a top team as a starter, he could get you 30 goals a season. Like Greenwood is a great ball striker. Would you take Greenwood? No. I mean, when he was at Getafe, I wanted him. Now that he's at Marseille, I don't want to have a Marseille player, man. And I never cared about what he's done in his personal life. That has never affected the potential transfer. But now that he's at Marseille, no, we're good. Who are you supporting, United or Spurs? Neither. No, Yusuf, we're going to wear the home one. Ça va, Mo? Ça va, Niki? Ça va bien? Et toi? Casemiro 100% win rate in European finals. He make it 8 out of 8. TS9. Onana? I saw something. They said Onana has lost all of his European finals. Hasn't he only played? No, he's played twice, actually. Ajax Europa League. He was there when they lost to United. Chris ran a hard day, my friend. Yo, huge dub, Bayan. Enjoy it, man. Start supporting PSG in 2012. What's the use of having 5 kids? I don't understand. A lot of it is about money, man. A lot of it is about money. Second of all, we're just making more stuff. You have a home kit, you have an away kit. They added 3rd kits, and then you add a 4th kit. I don't know. I have no clue. Thoughts on Pesa being washed? Finally. Finally, man. Took a while, man. Would you take Ndombele? No. Jewish club versus Satan club? Yeah, that's true. Spurs is a Jewish club. Sam Rashford with Kvara? No hate to Kvara. It's still world class. I think we eat everyone. Yo, you gotta respect Kvara, man. I miss March-April games and pre-post match every few days. She was peak. Not Psych. You know what? Now it's good. I need a break, Psych, as well. But we'll be back, man. We'll be back to peak. It's not going to be like that during Club World Cup. It's going to be way more chill. I don't even know I don't think I would do a pre-match for every game. Like live watchalong and post-match for sure. Otherwise, like next season, the grind will start. Do you think Mbappe's over a player? At Real, he can only shine versus Highlands, but goes versus low blocks. Was the same at PSG? I wouldn't say it was about low. Yeah, low blocks. I mean, it makes any harder for any attacker in the world. Mbappe, for me, it's more about the pressure. When the fans are screaming, Mbappe, we need a goal. Mbappe, we need you to carry us, man. He just can't. When the pressure is on him, he can't handle it. Thoughts on Dico going for Luis Diaz 70 plus? That would be a disgusting deal, man. Like, Barca need to make sure that they get better into next season. Because this was the season to win everything. Yes, you have won a La Liga and all of that, but the Champions League is what it matters about. And putting 70 for Luis Diaz, that's not the right move, man. Watching stream from a hotel room? Okay. Dub. Strongest opponents for us in Club World Cup? I mean, group stage, Atletico Madrid, overall, Real Madrid. Didn't know that Real will play their 18 because they have a relegation playoff coming up around you. Yeah, has that game? Because I remember before when I checked, they hadn't decided what date that game was going to be played. Oh, they're playing it now. The playoff game is now being played. Oh my god, it's leg 1 out of 2. They played 2 games. They're playing one now. And then the second leg they will play on the 29th. And our game comes in between. What the fuck? This is so weird. This is so weird. 5 kids only for marketing. Only 3. Yeah, exactly. You have 1 home, 1 away, and then you can have a special third kit. We should have 1 home, 1 away, and then 1 we can call it a European kit or something. Like, what? The pink kit, we've used it like 4 times this season. Even the blue one that we all love, we barely used it this season. While watching these clowns play, it's a European final. So you're saying Mbappe ain't a big game player? Mbappe has done stuff in big games, but majority of the big games he's been in, he's actually dropped stinkers. Wa alaikum assalam, Thompson. What are you saying about this game, Thompson? Can the Ballon surpass Mbappe a whole bum legacy this season? No. He can surpass his club legacy. But when Mbappe got with the World Cups is strong. So the Bulls gotta have do a bit more. When is the UEFA Super Cup played? The dates have obviously not been set. But for example, Real Madrid played Atalanta in the UEFA Super Cup on the 14th of August. So I'm guessing somewhere there, between like 14th of August, 20th of August. Yeah, I agree, Nicky. Not the third one. I don't like that pink one. Is Malik Fofana going under the radar? Yeah. But I think it's a good thing for Fofana and for Leon. You know, he's going to have another breakout season. No Chirk as well, so more pressure on him. And then maybe he gets a big move or something. You've been cooking Doug Grid fans lately? The Madrid VAR tweet and Hussein Kubarsi one? Yes, sir. And I've been cooking Barca one as well. Someone on Twitter asked, like, what's your favorite Barca picture from this season? And I uploaded the Acerbi one. It got like 10K. Man, I'm just eating off that beef, man. You're gonna miss the crash outs? What crash outs? You see the Champ culture? I saw that, Thompson, man. They also asked him, did you pick him so he didn't go to Algeria? He said, no, what? There's more hype for Europa League final than Champions League final? No. Getting nervous almost every time I think of UCF final. We're winning. It would be hard back, man, bro. Let's be confident, man. Would you be for bringing the League Cup and League M between 4 best teams? No. I'm absolutely against that. That would ruin the entire league, man. Battle of men. Or do you think it would be good in the World Cup next year? I'm so excited for the World Cup next year because there's so many narratives. There's so many great teams competing. You got Spain, France, Germany, England, Portugal from Europe. And then you got Argentina. Maybe Brazil under Carlo can be good. And then obviously some other nations too. Konate, Thomas, Rajo, Mosquera. Who's your favorite? Oh, I like the Mosquera one, honestly. But probably Konate. Do you actually think Yamal's arrogant or just for entertainment? He was arrogant, he would say the best of all time, but he didn't say. I mean, just because there's another level to your arrogance doesn't make you not arrogant if you don't go up to that level. I mean, Yamal has called himself the best player in Barca and so many other more arrogant stuff. I mean, Nicky, Turkey, you know, this is his best season ever. That's the first thing. Second of all, Deschamps has like a Leon thing. He doesn't like Leon. He doesn't want to pick Leon players. He's done the same with Lacazette, Kakere, Fekir, Awar, so many other Leon players. So I think that's the main reason. Deschamps' list is disgusting, especially that midfield and defense. Well, who hasn't he picked? Like, who has he missed out on? Alonso Madrid, that's a big one, man. Very excited for Madrid next season. I pick him piece of Algeria. He doesn't want to miss a player that could be great in future. Exactly. I got borrowed France last year's, but not Turkey. Always do it, etc. Okay, big side. Wait, why you not say Dembooz, Thomas? Because it's a new Dembooz. Additional tournament between best teams count for new trophy. Oh, okay. I mean, systematically, they've already done that. I mean, it's not 100% like done, but it's basically 100%. So just like the Supercopa de Italia and the Supercopa de España, it's going to be the same thing. Supercopa de Francia. It's going to be 4 teams in January. I don't know if it's going to be played in France or maybe in Saudi, just like the Spain and Italy one, but it's going to be 4 teams instead of 2 teams. So this time it was Monaco versus PSG in the Trophée du Champion. Next time it will be 2 semifinals and a final. And that's a very great move. I'm very, very great, happy about that. UEFA Super Cup final will be played 13th of August in Udine, Italy. Thank you so much, Sheduli, man. Oh, Colo was picked again? Oh my dude. Yeah, Toliso's Leon. It was never gonna happen. Thuram, I think maybe sees him too young. Liverpool is the best club for Turkey if it joins Premier League? Yeah, I think so. Also, Yamal demanding 40 million a season for new Barca contract? I mean, I don't believe that. But is he actually doing that? True Romain, but obviously that can change if he plays for another team. He was already there. Barcola's missing for France? Wait, Tom, so Barcola was not picked? No, Barcola was not picked? No, Barcola was picked. Okay, maybe you mean like you forgot to mention him. Who take PSG between Mora, Turkey, Akhlios, Turkey? Yamal play for PSG one day. Got that backstab energy. Was Kolomani's main problem? He's not good enough. Take a look at the defense of the front squad. It's diabolical. No Kunde, no Upa, and no Saliba. Wait, what? Why isn't... I know that Opa is injured. Why is Kunde and Saliba not picked? But Barca, I remember I read reports that when you get the 1-on-1 rule in like January, that Jorge Mendes and Yamal wanted to renegotiate the contract. So they weren't able to do that? Like they wanted to upper the wage. 4-4-3, and he's saving Son if it goes to penalty extra time. Son hasn't 100 minutes in him. True. Lamine Yamal agency has also FC Barcelona to make him the highest paid player in the squad. Look, if that is true, man. If that is true, man, that is cooked. Because, like, I understand, like, Yamal, the thing about wage, it's not that simple. Like, your age, the younger you are, the lesser wage you should have, despite how you perform. But the thing is that Victor Nahe, I don't know how good of a source it is, but I've seen a lot of reports about the potential. Okay, Lamine Yamal's new contract will run until 2030 with an annual salary of 16 million. I mean, 16 million is still very high, but obviously not the 40 million. I don't think 40, that would be insane. Okay, yeah, Lamine Yamal's agency wants him to be Barcelona's high-paid player by Lacer. Prediction, right here, 2-2. 2-2. Thoughts on Yamal's little brother? No clue. Saliba and Kunde injured too. Okay, thank you. I didn't know that. Thank you. I have no thoughts about Yamal's little brother. I know nothing about him. They're not nominating Opa and Kunde and Saliba because the Ballon d'Or is cleared the route for Dogman. Wait, what? It was renegotiated. Laporte said in interviews that it was just restructured, low salary based on playing and winning. So like the wage stayed the same, Barca boy, but maybe bonuses was added. So like if he wins a Ballon d'Or, if he starts 50 games or something. Because I remember that report that came out, like he was gonna be the 3rd highest, I think. Yeah, exactly. So he's going to be the 3rd highest now, behind De Jong and Lewandowski. Barca got to be careful, man. Barca got to be careful. He's not reliable. Okay. Nah, because I remember Barca, but I think we even discussed it before, that he was going to be the 3rd behind De Jong and Leva. That I knew about. Yo, what's up, SSB? Do you think Du and Turkey can play at the same time or French team? Yes. The only issue is you also got Dumbuz and Olise who got to start, so. It's going to be third on 16 million. All right. I mean, how many extensions did Messi have at Barca? Like 7? I mean, for Barca fans' sake, you hope that Yamal does not have 7 if he has 7 extensions. Wait, can I see Messi career wage contract? I want to see his entire contract. Obviously, now there's more money in football, so it's obviously. Oh, I can check through. Adjusted. Okay, so I can only know Messi's wage from 13, 14. Temperature your place? I don't know, maybe 10. Togo or Turkmenistan? Togo. What's your favorite Barca moment this season? Cherbi. Also, people say Yamal's close to Messi Ronaldo. I mean, I don't have anything to say about it. All right, so Messi's wage, the earliest I can see is 13, 14. But I think he was like 25 then? Messi at his peak at Barca made okay, it's dollars. Messi at his peak made 71 at Barca. Then he made 63 at PSG. I don't think Yamal would leave Barca, would he? I think Yamal would leave Barca. Messi had 9 extensions with Barca. No, 71 million euros. It was like $83 million, I think. So look, the highest wage Messi ever had was when he extended in the 18-19 season. 70 million and then 71 million in 1920 and in 2021. But I mean, as I said, the earliest I can find is 13-14, and Messi was making 20 million in 13-14. If Messi was making 20 million in 13-14 when he was 26, Yamal's gonna be 18 and is gonna be earning 16 million. Yeah, Raheem. He was like an assistant coach for a very long time. That's why. Maybe Roman. There's definitely been some kind of contact. And you know, the thing with Yamal is just like Neymar. We just got to talk to his dad. Contract breakdown, total potential earnings. Okay. Thank you, Harry. Thank you for that one, Ball. $65 is growth. As is paying a tax 50% of their salary, so only pockets 8. Yeah, but I'm like Barca boy. I'm less thinking about like the money that Yamal is gonna receive and how it's gonna affect him. I'm looking more at from like Barca's perspective. This is money they're gonna give out. They're gonna give out 16, and I see Yamal going for a new extension in maybe 2 to 3 years. How much is that gonna be? What, like maybe double it, 26, 30? Wait, who's the top earner in Europe? Is it Mbappe? I think Mbappe's on like 40. Let's think. Mbappe doesn't even make that. Maybe 50 Mbappe's on. For me, Barca, I'm more looking at it from Barca's perspective. You give him this high of a wage early on, and let's say Barca boy Yamal remains at Barca his entire career. How many extensions is he gonna have? How much is he gonna go up to? How much power is he gonna have? And again, I mean, it's normal to give, a player, when you have such a talented player. We did the same with Mbappe. You guys did the same with Messi before. You just hope he's loyal, man. You just hope he's loyal. Ya Allah, be with Man United today. Why do you think Yamal will leave Barca? I mean, it's much less about Yamal. It's just about people nowadays. Even 10 years ago, players barely stayed loyal. Now in 2025, I can't think of anyone. Like, look at Trent. I'm not saying Trent and Yamal are the same person. I'm just saying this new generation, they don't know what loyalty is, man. And probably makes Barcelona more money than that, especially when he gets 10 next season. Same for Messi, earned the club more money than what he earned. Have probably no giving it. No, that is true. It's more about the Yamal staying for life. It's more about giving that much money early on. Like, I could see Yamal's wage exceed even Messi's. And I mean, that was the main obstacle of extending Messi at the club. Obviously, I don't think he will be in a position like he were in 2020. But, for example, me, Barca boy, I was really mad about Warren's wage. Warren, the similarity between him and Yamal, both from the academy, both young. And we gave him a huge contract. And I don't like that. I don't like that for the future. I don't like that for the current situation either. Isn't peak football when Barca is? Yeah, but what about when Barca, like, now, this is the best Barca been in what? Like, since 2016, 2015? What if when it goes down? What will Yamal do then? Because, like, Messi was extremely loyal. No, he actually wanted to leave, and then you didn't let him leave, but he was so loyal. Will Yamal be that loyal? Because Trent, I think the thing with Trent is that he won everything with Liverpool. Like, what happens when Yamal wins the UCL, maybe wins another one? Do you see Dembélé betraying us? I mean, Dembélé is what, 27, 28. So it's not even about his relationship with PSG or anything. I don't think Dembélé is in a situation where he's thinking about moving. Like, he should have been making that for his age. But then again, yeah. No. I mean, there isn't that much Barca can do. 16, like 16, it's high, like when you look at it for like his age, but it's not that high. I thought it would have been higher. That's when I started seeing reports about Yamal extension. I thought it would be even higher. Like, let me see Real Madrid. Let me see PSG. I know that Dembélé has a higher, Marquinhos has higher, Lucas Hernandez. Either St. Kvara. Okay, this one is a bit fucked up. They don't have Hakimi's wage updates. I think maybe only Dembele and Kvara have higher PSG. And the thing with Barca as well, they will start freeing up a lot of wage soon. I mean, Leva and De Jong, they're two highest. But I mean, I know I've seen the De Jong might stay now and everything, but I don't know. I mean, even if he extends, it's definitely going to be lower wage. But Leva's going to leave soon. Is any NBA more prestigious than UCL? No. Or rather, 5 minutes left. Let's get him, man. Hopefully it's a great final in Bilbao, in Spain. Europa League, Europa League. Yes, Jorge Mendes is, he would definitely get the best money for his client, for sure. And if he doesn't, he will start, Yamal might do an Mbappe. Not leave, but what Mbappe did before. Basically, flirting with something else or discussing, negotiating with something else so that you get a better thing at Barca. Imagine reports came out, Yamal's dad is negotiating with Barca, with PSG. Then Barca gets stressed. They're like, oh, we want to tie down Yamal. He only has 2 years left in his contract. And then they have to give him more than they wanted to. I could definitely see Yamal's dad and Jorge Mendes doing that. Who's better, Messi or Ronaldo? Messi. Yo, what's up, Soch? Possibly with a fan from another team? No, systematically. No. I haven't planned it, no. Obviously, with an Inter fan for sure. Not like a series, but for the final, 100%. Right, let's get this one off. It's getting a bit hot here. Which player would you go all out for jump PSG summer realistically? I don't think there's maybe Haaland, but like if I could pick one player to jump PSG, it would be Upamecano. He would be my number one, but I wouldn't go like all out of the way. But I guess Opa. Think Yamal can improve his scoring? 100%. I mean, that's the main thing he has to improve on. So, no, 100%. I mean, if you compare Yamal last season to Yamal this season, his scoring has gotten better. If you compare Yamal in the beginning of the season or the first 6 months of the season to the last 6 months, or like the first 4 to the last 4, his finishing has also improved. Big game, man. Let's get it. Everyone spam in the comments down below. What's your prediction? My prediction, as you can see, is a 2-2. Let's get it, man. Thousand Trent and Hasten joining Real. Good signings for Madrid. The ability to Ballon d'Or. As I say, I get teased a lot about that, but there's much more important things when you're a PSG player than think about the individual title before thinking about myself. I think about the team and the club. So true, man. Every single thing I see from Dembele, it can be a video from a team, from a game that we haven't seen. It can be an interview. Every time I'm like, damn boost, man. Damn boost. What Ronaldo has over Messi: ghost mentality, clutchness, six-pack shooting, Instagram followers, discipline. What Messi has over Ronaldo: dribbling. Nil? No. Hopefully not. That's true, Romain. 2-0 Man U, 0-0 on Pence, alright. 10-2, 3-1, 2-1. Yeah, LM10, I saw that. I even posted it here on YouTube. Oh my days. You know, when they showed the pictures of the president, I was only thinking, fuck. It's just a bunch of Jews. Ratcliffe Jew, Daniel Levy Jew, all of the Zionists as well. Is a wise Unk. Yeah, Dambuz is touching Unk. I mean, he's basically been an Unk at PSG. Bruno? Oh, Bro Fnatch? No, Bruno, shout out to him, man. He's had a good season. Should be like top 20 Ballon d'Or. Yeah, Arteta out. I heard he just came back from an injury. Yeah, man needs to be thought of moving and get the easy goals. You can't take 1/3 shot and have 9 goals. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, SSB. The thing is, they have like 2 goal scorers. Like PSG will only have Barcola as a goal scorer in the attack. You know, Kvara plays much deeper. So they have both Rafinha and Leva to get the goals. I think when Leva leaves SSB, that's when Yamal will score more and will also be pressured to score more. But I think Leva got one more season in him. Bonsoir, Rivi. Rivi, you asked for it. Because if you were here last time, I was supposed to watch this with my friend, but I met him yesterday instead. So let's cook this game, man. A preparation, Rivi. European final preparation for our game. Here is the Islam. Maguire as well. Shout out to Maguire. 16th versus 17th in the Premier League. Let's talk about the UCL final because two teams got a huge PR. More content. No, I think we're just away from it. I also think this Europa League systematically is the biggest Europa League ever, maybe. Because it's two big clubs in terms of revenue. Big fan bases, both from England as well. It's more that this Europa League final is, one of the biggest we've had in a very long time. Maybe Arsenal, Chelsea. But I don't know, especially with so much on the line for Spurs and United as well. So I think it's more about this Europa League final being bigger than usual ones. You could maybe say this UCL, but I mean, other UCL finals have also not been the biggest. Madrid, Dortmund last season, man, there was no hype for that. But I think this UCL final has the potential to be, one of the best in a very long time. Let's get it, man. Come on. Let me get the timer on. Diallo, Bruno. Yeah, this looks like a big game, man. Beautiful. Who's more talented? There was R9. R9. Yamal underperforms XG, Dembele overperforms. I mean, Dembele is overperforming his XG at like a Messi. The thing is, Dembele is also playing for the best system in the world as well. But I mean, same did Messi and Ronaldo in their peak too. All right, then we got the timer on. There we go. Corner kick here for Spurs. Cross comes in. Foul to United. Yeah, it's a foul. No, what's up, Brian? Romero will obviously be huge. He's the captain for Spurs. Recently was in a World Cup final, so he knows how it's about to play at the big stage. Bruno Fernandes obviously been in a Europa League final. I think he was there for the Nations League final with Portugal as well. Onana has played in some finals. Casemiro obviously played. Corner for United. Son should have left Spurs a decade year ago. I mean, yes and no. Son could have gone to another club, but he wanted to stay at Spurs. And I mean, he is a Spurs legend, so. Bruno Fernandes from the sub. Met scored, by the way, 1-0. All right. Thank you so much. Yo, appreciate it. Appreciate this, man. Shout out to Tayo. Shout out to Tayo. Okay, sure, Dooley. That's... I don't know if it's good or bad, man. I don't know how I feel about the final now, knowing that now. Oh, Højlund keeps it. Bruno, big chance here for United. Oh, blocked by Mount. Maguire. Luke Shaw. Romero wins it. Oh, good ball, Casemiro. Diallo. Casemiro wins the foul. Okay, Sochi. How does Onana have a higher market value than Marmash? Yeah, market value doesn't make any sense, man. Yeah, United, has the ball here. It's a bit surprising. From Postecoglou, Spurs sitting more in a mid-block here, trying to counter. But I mean, it's a final, so. Mount. Højlund. Højlund. Where's the throw-in? You said Højlund still got a high ceiling? Yeah. I don't know how high it is. Like, I obviously put like a Cisco ahead of him at the moment. But no, Højlund still can make it. Why don't Man United play Ugarte? I mean, first of all, that midfield balance doesn't make any sense. If you want to play Casemiro and you're already playing with 3 centre-backs, there's no point having 2 DMs. Second of all, Ugarte isn't that good. Like, the way Ugarte would start this game is starting over Casemiro, but he's not better. And it's a big game, and he has experience. Crossing from Pedro Porro. Mazraoui Huge headed clearance there at the back post. Yeah, Sarge, no, that I've no clue what's the next step for United if that happens, man. Oi, Onana. Spurs keep it here. Who do you like better, Real or Barca? I mean, a lot of it has to do with Mbappe, no, but yeah, I just like Madrid at the moment more. 1-1 Rem. Merci, Romain. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Oh, Spurs win here. Johnson puts in. Saad with the shot. Maguire blocks it. Yeah, I mean, Spurs are looking like the better side here in the past 5 minutes. And Mazraoui, that gotta be a foul. Mazraoui with a stupid foul there. Moscardo warming up for 20-minute cameo. Yeah, imagine Moscardo plays in that final against us. That Maguire, Shaw loses it. Okay, no, it's a corner? No, set piece. Set piece here for Spurs. And we know Premier League teams, all of them are set piece teams. Premier League is a set piece league. Cross comes in. Not cleared away, Richarlison. And it's another corner for Spurs. A lot of pressure here on United. Yeah, Thompson, I haven't seen him in a while either. Yo, thank you. Thank you, whoever suspended that spammer. Set piece to come in. Ooh. Johnson. Foul to Dorgu. United finally getting some breathing room here. Would you cry if PSG win the UCL? No. Dorgu. No foul. Do you think Inter Milan will do a low or mid block and here on counter? Yeah, I think they will try to have a mid block. Depending on how we play, say a bit deeper. The thing is, it's a final. You know, final is a bit different. But yeah, it definitely focuses on countering against us. But sometimes Inter sit high up in moments. Yoro, Mazraoui. Chance here for United. Mazraoui, switch to Dorgu. Dorgu. Maguire, Dorgu. Romero is there. Best Mbappe position? Like, Mbappe is between left wing and striker. He's a left forward. Mbappe really isn't a player that wants to. He has a position. It's more an area. Mbappe wants to be in the striker and the left wing area. Bruno puts it in. Vicario punches it. Ball alive for United. Diallo takes a touch. Goes for the shot. Oh, yo. Big chance here for Manchester United through Amad Diallo. Could have been a goal, man. Yeah, that's legend. This game is good so far, man. But I mean, heavy set piece oriented. Heavy set piece oriented from both Spurs and United. Vicario launches the ball. Diallo. Very passionate from both teams here, man. Welcome to Liga McDonald's. Gonna take your order. Yeah, I would like a Dembouz Ballon d'Or, a PSG Champions League, and do a Golden Boy, thanks. Richardson with the cross. Maguire clears it. $18 minutes in it, and I would say it's an even game. Both teams have been a bit close to goal. I wouldn't say anyone has had a clear-cut opportunity. Like that Diallo chance was a really clear-cut. I mean, him and Bruno and Johnson's chance, basically the same. Both off that right, very tight angle. Good tackle there for Mount. Oh, Diallo goes past a doggy. Man, Diallo being like doubled up every single time. Mazraoui. Casemiro, great switch. Dorgu. Dorgu. Puts it in. Back post, Mazraoui. Diallo. Puts it to Bruno. Bruno puts it in. And Vicario saves it. Vicario launches it. Maguire been good this game. Diallo. The second half would definitely open up more. It's been very, not very defensive, but more defensive. It's a final. These teams at the moment would rather not want to lose this game at the moment than win it. They're more scared about conceding than trying to score. But a goal will definitely change the game a bit. Spurs here with a potential counter-attack. Solanke. Foul by Casemiro. Onana. 25 minutes in. Still 0-0. And Sterling, still no big chance, I would say, for either sides here. Throw in high up here to Spurs. Nah, we need to go, man. We need this game to open up a bit. It's too conservative. Let's go Solanke. Wow, Maguire's been really good this game. Edogi puts in the cross. Corner kick for Spurs. Pedro Porro to put it in. Dorga clears it. Bissouma puts it in. Maguire heads it out. Back by Bissouma. Casemiro. I hope it's not that boring 1-0 win, top final. Yeah, I hope so too, man. But I think a goal will change the game a bit. But I also think the second half will be more opened up here. Diallo, man. Praying for both teams to lose. Feels like an MLS game, just crosses and tackling. I mean, it's two teams that are not that good. When you're not that good, you play physically. Like if you're, I don't know, a garbage relegation team and you're playing against PSG, well, you want to make the game more about duels, more about physicality. Because if you make it about technicality, you're going to lose. And both United and Spurs are not good teams. But they're good at taking moments. I mean, that's why they're in this final. It's also that they have been pushing a lot for the Europa League because they've been so bad in the league. You see it's going to penalties? Look, I sat there when I was making this. I was like, who's going to win? Who do I predict? I couldn't pick one. So I picked a draw. And it goes to extra time. And the thing is, though, systematically, these are just Premier League teams. Unfortunately, this is what the Premier League in 2025 is. It's very direct football, a lot of duels, a lot of set pieces. Like Inter PSG, way higher quality, obviously. Oh, nice turn from Richarlison. A doggy keeps it. Maguire. Yeah, a dog is getting cooked. Yeah, no, Ahmad is good. Man, look at Ange, man. No creative, just cross spam. I'll tackle, that's it. In imagine Marquinhos without the armband recovers like Maguire. What do you mean? Imagine Marquinhos without the armband recovers like Maguire. Wait, what do you mean by that, Roman? I don't understand. Inter playing their last game 23rd, one day before us. I don't like that at all. You don't like that they would have one extra day of rest? Rennes Mets ended 1-1, alright. Be watching our game with all the folks on us. Okay, Sochi, man. Okay, what's that supposed to mean, man? You can give them a 2-week rest. One of these teams will be in the UCL next season. But yeah, but they would probably be improved. You know, but Spurs, I mean, they're missing. I mean, Spurs are genuinely missing, you know, the players that would make Spurs look better in this game. Imagine you put Madison Kulishevsky in this game. Spurs are immediately so much better in that midfield. United, they badly need the money to make some transfers. I mean, Amorim hasn't been able to make some transfers. But, I mean, there's a reason they are in the final. You know, they beat teams like Atletico Bilbao, Frankfurt, both teams in the Champions League next season, so. All right, got 10 minutes left of this first half. Set piece for Spurs. We played the Super Cup versus one of them. 10 minutes left. Sippis comes in. Johnson puts it in. Solanke. Handball. Oh, where's Yoro doing? If you can't drop down from UCL to Europa, then you shouldn't be able to go to UCL from Europa. Nah. I don't know why a lot of people are saying, oh, this team shouldn't be there. No, they should. I would much rather have Spurs or United or like a Storm Graz. And I said they are United and Spurs have beaten teams that are going to be in the UCL next season. So there's a new way of doing for the ref recently. It's not give fouls. Yeah, he's been a bit lenient this game. It's also a final, Thompson. So you're gonna give a little bit extra fouls, I think. Mago is a Bosom Mission captain. Now he's been. Oh, okay. Now I understand. I definitely think he could improve. But, for example, the mistake he made versus Trossard, that's mostly because Romain, like Marquinhos, is not athletically good anymore. Like, he's athletically cooked. Because none of that would have happened if Marquinhos reaches the ball quicker. If that was Pacho, none of that would ever happen. Pacho would be 5 meters ahead of Trossard and pass it back to Donna. So Marquinhos, yes, some of it is like mentality on here. Some of it, he's not that good. He's just not that good anymore. Amad Diallo. Simple shots. All right, we got around 5 minutes left here of the first half. 5-6 minutes. Yo, don't stop the game. Play on, man. Play on, man. Tough for Yoda hates watch. Nah, I'm good. We're in the UCL final, man. So many stoppages. No, that is true. Oh, what a tackle by Maguire, man. What do you think about the Turkey playing for France, bro? I mean, Turkey finally gets picked. Obviously, as an Algerian, I wanted him to pick Algeria, but... Oh, good cross! And it goes in! Brennan Johnson gets the first goal of the game! Huge goal, and he comes up that left side. We've seen Spurs this entire game trying to overload on the left-hand side versus Mazraoui and get those crosses either into the front post or back post. And the goal comes in the 41st minute. Finally, we got a goal in this game. Brennan Johnson's 5th goal in 13 Europa League matches this season. And what a huge goal this. This might be the biggest goal in Spurs history. They obviously did not score any goal in the Champions League final. Maybe the Lucas Moura hat-trick, the 3rd goal, was bigger than this. But this is a huge goal for Tottenham Hotspur. Richarlison finds, I believe, Bentancur in the half space. Gives it back to Udogi. Pape Sarr. Pape Sarr puts in the cross. Maguire could do better. But what is Luke Shaw doing? And Onana as well. Onana, Luke Shaw, Maguire. Maguire needs to clear that ball. Luke Shaw, Bozo, and Onana is not able to save it. 1-0 Spurs. Let's go. Un goal by, what, Luke Shaw? Onana? Viva l'Algérie, bien sûr. Bien sûr. 1, 2, 3, viva l'Algérie. Finally, man, we got a goal. All right. Bruno Fernandes puts it in. Richarlison with the clearance. Unana. Unana, na 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 na. Yoro. Casemiro. Diallo. Yoro. Casemiro, great ball there to Bruno Fernandes. Oi, oi, oi. Oh, Richardson loses the ball. Bruno puts it in. Pape Sarr clears it. Maguire back again. United to put pressure on here before the second half starts. But I mean, United are unbeaten in the Europa League this season, but they've been behind in half of those games, so this is not an unusual situation for United to be in trailing. Spurs, they definitely could battle. I mean, it's only 1-0 lead, but this definitely suits Spurs, especially how they've been playing this game. They're letting United have more of the ball, playing more on the counter. Bruno. 1 minute left. Bruno puts it in. Diallo waiting outside of the box. Gives it to Luke Shaw. Diallo, 50 seconds left. Diallo puts it in. Easy for Vicario. I might as well watch Mets Remoral Battle. Qualify is not different. Quality is not different. One ugly goal. No, it was an ugly goal. Oh, Richarlison. Is that half time? That is half time. Oh, yeah. Ogbonna might be the worst goalkeeper of all time. We got. I thought you meant like Ogbonna when I started reading that, man. As might be right after all. About what? What, like winning a trophy in the second season or what? Well, very cheeky first half. That was disgusting. What's your thoughts on Euro this season? Ben, I haven't watched, that much United, but no, yours look good. I remember that Leon game in West looked good as well. Who do you think has more pressure to win? I think United. I mean, United are the bigger establishment, more fans. This season is worse for United than it is for Spurs. So yeah, definitely more pressure on United. Perfect goal for a shot match. And it's like they're shaking about United. No, I don't really know. Second half, hopefully, it's going to be more interesting. But I mean, Spurs were the more defensive side in this first half, and now that they're 1-0 up, they will still be that. So it's all about can United start performing better in the second half. Yo, Baleko, thanks so much for the super chat, man. I appreciate it, brother. Thanks so much. What do you think about Yee's HH track? If you talk about Kanye West, I have not listened. If that's a new track is uploaded, I have not listened to that track, so I got no clue. I have no clue about his new album. But thanks so much for the super chat, man. Appreciate it, Allah. Come on, United. Mm, mm, mm. At the moment, I'm trying to prepare the thumbnail to like after the game, but I can't find the one I want to use. I don't understand how I can't find it. Maybe I deleted it. They don't understand the things I say on Twitter. Yo, what's good insanity, Magi? Você do vem bli vår Super Cup upp? Alltså just nu skulle jag tro Spurs. Alman nästan HH. What does HH mean? Oh, is it Heil? Man, Kanye, man. Okay, I finally found it. There we go. Such a snooze fan, like I'm watching two mid-table teams battle it out to wait. Do Premier League fans enjoy this trash every week? They do insanity. This is the entire league. Set pieces. SGA won MVP. Well, I mean, that's a huge robbery. I don't know, why did they wait? They basically waited until that series ended. Whoever won, they were going to give it to him. But SGA was very good in majority of the series against Denver, so I get it. Has the game started? Or it's about to start. Put up here with that Martin in front. Now, respect that, man. Sing the shit game. I'm going to sleep now. Tomorrow we're going sailing now. The rest of the highlight before UCF final. See you watching on. Yes, sir. We'll do, Ian. Take care, man. Come on. I want to be done with this. I got Shea Warren. Finance BP next. Franco Musumano. I mean, the thing is, he maybe doesn't join PSG. That's why I haven't made the transfer explained around him. All right, game about to start. Our pretty special setup for UCL final. Will it look different to your normal UCL days? I had not planned that Insanitic. But now that you mentioned that, I'm gonna hit Taya up. For that, man. For sure. Mo, what do you think about the game so far? It's been a bit too defensive. And then, the football, because these are not the best teams. And then football stylistically, Premier League teams probably play the worst brand of football in Europe, top 5 leagues, but it's still been a decent final. Second half, definitely going to be more exciting. Be honest, and if PSG lose, will you have less content in the summer? I think no. I think actually more. There'll probably be more maybe transfers, but it won't. Well, whatever happens in the final won't affect the content. It's so bad. Like, yo, Orange man. Yo, what's up, Mother Shark? What's up for Spurs to win their first European trophy in recent memory? Yep. Halo might be the worst striker in top 5 leagues. Yeah, but Insanity, that's a great thing you mentioned. I'm gonna definitely hit Tayo up about that. Even the commentators saying not that much football, but they're showing a lot of intensity. Like, I don't know why the commentators aren't saying that's disgusting. They're saying it like, you can play football, You can play football or you can play, I don't know, rugby. No, you should only play football. If a team does not play this, you should criticize them and say, you got to play football. Nah, the Premier League has ruined football, man. The Premier League has ruined football. I think we'll win a Rem or Mets. This game was at Met Stadium, right? So I think Rem. I think Srem. Bruno. Højlund loses it. No foul for Solanke. Lenioro. Casemiro. Lenioro. Diallo Højlund. I mean, that ball should probably have gone to the back post. It don't go there, but cheeky attempt by Rasmus Højlund. You know what? For the second half, getting a bit warm. I'm gonna look invincible. Looks a bit. Yes, right here. All right. Come on. Please, may the second half be better, man. It's like Sunday League football. Oh, Van de Ven, what a challenge. Yellow card for Van de Ven, wow. All right, that's good. I believe y'all win the UCL. Oh, yeah, man. We've come a long way. But I can't wait for Club World Cup. You know, this UCL season, our like football rival. I mean, we could have potentially faced y'all as well, but I was a bit more focused on Barca. But Club World Cup, I know we will face. I don't think final. I think we'll face in the semi. That's my prediction. No, actually, I've seen, like, if both of us finish first in our groups, we'll face in the semis. If one of us finishes first and the other second, then the final. But yeah, I think we'll both top our groups. But I'm so excited for the Club World Cup. If the Champions League final didn't exist, maybe not. Yeah, if the final wasn't there, I would already be talking about the Club World Cup. Just gotta end that UCL final. Because Madrid are already talking about the Club World Cup. If we win the UCL and there's a parade, will you try to come to Paris? No. So both times I've been to Paris whilst having this YouTube channel, it's been like a planned trip. One was with my family and one was with my friends. I've been to Paris another time. That was family too. So all the 3 trips I've had to Paris have been heavily planned before, either with friends or family. So But maybe in the future, I can, make spontaneous trips to Paris, but not at the time, not at the moment. Romero, good replacement for Marky. I mean, we did discuss Romero as one of the names. Um, he looks good, and obviously he wants to leave. I think he only has like 2 years left on his contract. But I mean, this is the tactics to play versus United. Give them the ball, because United is a team that don't want to have the ball. They want to be more counter-attacking. It's like Spurs have been better than United. They defended better. They attacked better. United can barely create anything. It's been like some Diallo, maybe Bruno magic. That's it. Oh, good pass there to Bruno. Come on, we might have a chance here. Bruno, great pass. Head of Mountain goes to Spurs throwing. Real Madrid versus United, who wins? Come on, man, Madrid. Well, do you think PSG is going to play beautiful football in the final fights? Are usually who can manage the game best. I mean, SSB, after watching, our 2 1-0 wins versus Arsenal and Liverpool away, I think we'll be a bit more conservative because it's a final. The thing is, we're playing Inter, and Inter is the team that wants to be conservative. So we'll be forced to have the ball, most of the ball, and create chances and so on. But obviously, it depends on the moments. Maybe we start offensively in the beginning, try to get a goal, and then sit back a bit, give Inter the ball, and hit them on the counter. That, in my opinion, would be the best tactic. To go all out first, 20-25. But again, it's a final, so I don't know what to do, man. Just hopefully we win, man. But like this entire UCL knockout run, we've only faced defensive teams. All the Prem teams are obviously defensive, and then Inter defensive. But like, look at how we play versus Arsenal both legs. But I don't know if we can play like that versus. Plus, Inter better from the count, much better attackingly than Arsenal. Don't matter. Smack Madrid. Yeah, Club World Cup it will be very important. Man, come on, give us something, man. I haven't seen anything in the second half. Like Spurs, it's clear. Even when it was 0-0, they were defending. Now they're defending even more with the 1-0. United's so garbage with the ball as well. Like United need like a set piece, Maguire back post or something. Gotta meet in the semis then. That's where teams show their quality, unlike your finals, true. It's gonna be such a huge semi, Aryan. And you know, differently from UCL, it's one leg, neutral venue. Oi, 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 man. I know Mbappe's gonna Mbappe's gonna have the game of his life. By the way, is Carvajal gonna be back, Aryan? Or is it still gonna be? I mean, you Valverde will have to play right back versus us. You do not want to. You do not want Kvara Vasquez. Would be good against Rashford. Well, if we win the Champions League, I wouldn't be much concerned to invest in that. Just me though. No, I understand that. I mean, winning our first UCL, that's enough. But we gotta get greedy. We gotta get greedy, and we have to stop Mbappe, man. This fine is garbage. Who do you consider offensive team? PSG, Barca, Madrid. Like Madrid is just bad offensive team, but yeah, they're offensive team. PSG, Barca, City. But even City have also become defensive, man. Bayern offensive team. AC Milan offensive team. Yo, Dub Darius. Hopefully have a great day. Yeah, systematically, it's like we need a United goal at this point. That would put pressure on Spurs not sitting back this much. They need some dribbling. Yeah, like Diallo's the only one that's brought some individual abilities. That goal! Oh my days. United could have gotten one. A fugazi goal from a set piece there. Vicario got to, and then maybe Brennan Johnson. All right, 30 minutes left. Stoppage every 10 seconds. TS9, all that we're missing is like ads. And this is a NFL game. Oh, Mount. Keeps it in. Like when you see this entire Spurs team back, you're like, is this 90th minute? Nope. Spurs been playing like this the entire second half. But I don't know if Tottenham can defend this 1-0. They'll probably need another one. Kill the game off. This is when you put on Son. Diallo. And look at it. They just clear it, man. I mean, it genuinely looks like two teams. I mean, they've never fought for relegation because I think they're like 15 points clear of like the relegation teams. But look at this. Yeah, commentary is saying that Spurs too early defensive. Well, I mean, they've been defensive even when it was 0-0. Will Amorim be allowed back in England? Yeah, yeah. I mean, United don't have the money to sack him. Oh, this is an opportunity for Spurs. Johnson. Dorgu, great tackle. Wow, not even a corner. Oh, Dorgu to Mount. Come on, back to Dorgu. We have an opportunity for United here. Gets into Ahmed Diallo. You have to shoot that Diallo, man. This new football generation, man, is so cooked, man. Always take an extra touch. Just blast it in, man. Dorgu to Solanke. Oh, Solanke takes a bad touch. Wow, Maguire. The pass from Udogie should have been better there. Spurs could have killed the game off there. And these are the dangerous counterattacks that Spurs will be. Look at that. Udogie. I think this pass was slightly ahead of Solanke. Nah, Solanke can take a better touch there. Like, Ahmed Diallo, you're already taking one touch. Pop, smack it in with your left foot. But no, the new generation of football players, they just overthink too much on the pitch, man. They don't play football naturally. They play it robotically. I think Carvajal will be back. I'm not sure about Trent, though. To Liverpool. No, Arian, I read that Liverpool accepted that you pay them 2 million and you will get Trent early for the Club World Cup. But I forgot about Trent. Oh, Trent's gonna get cooked, man. Trent Kvara? I've seen that movie before. Who do you think will win on pens? I don't know. At the moment, I see Spurs winning. If it goes to pens, I must say United win on pens. If it goes to pens. Lenioro. Man, have we ever seen a team sit back this much in a final? Yeah, Diallo is good. Only issue with Diallo, he's the only good at United, and they're just doubling up every time he gets the ball. This is such bad PR for the PR league. Cooksack. Cook that demonic Zionistic league, man. Madrid should sue Tottenham for playing in white. Richardson is down. This could be the entrance for Son. The thing is, though, if Spurs are going to play like this, I mean, you could have Son, but maybe you put in someone that's... Because Richardson has done a lot of running and defending this game. Yeah, Son comes in. Can Son come on and kill the game off? That's the plan for Son now. Maybe he'll play even striker. Maybe they move Solanke to the wing for like defensive reinforcement. Because Richardson been helping out Udogie, especially the second half. Because like Diallo been cooking Udogie every single time. $25 minutes left. Bitch. Alright, Spurs pressing high up here. Dorgu. Diallo. Fan. You and Peach Barca next season with 3 generations? Yeah, we could get each other in the group stage. That would be nice. The final with the least quality on display individually and collectively. And what's the XG? The XG on this game must be so low. Must be so low. Solanke or Solanke. Man, that sounds like a name actually, Solanke. Oh, what the hell is Vicario doing? Yoro! Oh my days, Vicario. Oh, goodbye, Son there. United down first 2, fan by hit Tottenham more. Are you an Arsenal fan, MA? Yeah, look at Vicario here. Højlund, Van de Ven, what a clearance. And then Euro shots, Euro, what's he called? Romero clears it, blocks it. Wow, Højlund could have gotten it. Man, that gave me vibes of Godin goal. Godin when he scored versus Real Madrid in the Champions League final. Chipped header over Courtois, over Casillas. No, but Dorde, he's actually been good for United this season. But yeah, no clue why he made that move. Apart from, like from what I read, it was mostly his club, like Lille. They told Euro, what United are offering is much more than PSG and Madrid. We need to accept that. Bologna, Palace, Kane, and Spurs are winning trophies. It's crazy. Yeah, it's been a surprising season. I mean, we can add Newcastle in, even though it's not that surprising. Like Newcastle have been a good team for a while now. Yeah, this is a green screen. $20 minutes left. Spurs pressing high up now ever since Son came into the game. Pedro Porro, Euro of the clearance. Son. Going to be some subs here. Alejandro Garnacho. And Xerxes. So Xerxes comes on for Højlund now, 20 minutes to go. And Garnacho comes on for Mason Mount. Yeah, good subs here. Oh, you're Palmeiras supporter. Well, why do you hate Spurs? And what's there to hate about Spurs? It's just about the Bosa Jr. strong, those goalkeepers. Yep. I mean, they even before the game started talked about Vicario. He's made some individual mistakes in the recent games. No, that clearance by Van der Ven was close. But I don't understand, why would he choose United over PSG? Let's say accept this, didn't have to go in counter. No, because what the report said, PSG edits, is that they said that... oh, good cross from Mazraoui! Bruno should be doing better from there, man. Great cross from Mazraoui. But PSG edits, it's not that. Lille told Yoro, because he had 1 year left in his contract. They said, Yoro, if you do not accept this, we will bench you for the rest of the season. And then you can leave as a free agent. So they put him in a really difficult spot. And also the wage that United gave him was higher than PSG. And the deal was mostly about money. Money for Lille and money for Yoro. It was all about the money. Spurs winning European trophy before Arsenal. Actually, shit. I mean, it's a Europa League, man. But no TS9, I've not seen that. Arsenal have themselves to blame. I don't feel bad for them. Ballon League twice in a row. Facts. I think this game is so bad. It's like no one can possibly control the game. Maguire. Dorgu. Alejandro Garnacho. Garnacho. I mean, this is a game for Garnacho to score in. It's either him or Bruno. Maybe Xerxes. Xerxes scored a big goal versus Leon. Garnacho, Garnacho, Garnacho. Easy for Vicario. Garnacho. Got about 20 minutes left here. Vicario launches it up. Solanke. Bruno. Xerxes. Bruno. First time ball. Great ball there to Garnacho. He got Dorgu on the overlap. Garnacho. Garnacho! Great shot. Good save from Vicario. Garnacho definitely brings some energy into the game here, especially now that the game is a bit more opened up. Spurs haven't been strictly sitting back ever since Son came on. It's a good shot. Good save from Vicario. United paid 70M for Poundland Bentner. What does Poundland mean? But yeah, nah, Haaland was asked this game. Oh, you're from London. Okay. Got it. I just hate them. Bruno with the cross. And now, pressure is starting to come on United right here. Oh, good pass from Bruno. Amad Diallo. Another corner for United. But the pressure is starting to get put on United here. They know they need to score. Spurs, you can potentially get going from a quick counter-attack now that United are pushing up, but the goal for Spurs is obviously keeping the 1-0 here. Cross from Bruno. Gets to Luke Shaw. Mazraoui, great ball there to Bruno. Bruno to Casemiro. Spurs winning. Counter-attack here for Spurs. 3v3, 3v4. Son. Do. Great tackle from Dorgu there. Same here, Yulan. Got pigeon bridge, but you're good. Goal kick. Dorde, you can't really terminate contract like that. So if he wanted to join PSG or Madrid, he would have had to wait and stay, not play football this entire season. And they joined there for free. And he also felt, you know, United were fighting for him, giving him a lot of money, which showed that they really wanted him, and Yoro got enticed by that. 15 minutes left. Complete goal, okay. No, I gotta see that later. But Turkey PSG, I've given up again. Garnacho. Because I also saw a report that Lucho was also mad what happened last summer. Did you see the Franco news, the Argentinian? No. Mustavo Antoine. What was the recent report on him? We need the Sun Dagger. I mean, if you're against United in this game, a Sun Dagger would be all that's left from United losing this game. And now Spurs are back to defending here a bit. Who said Alvarez is unhappy at Atletico? In our best season, 22-23, we got knocked out by Sporting round 16 Europa League. Yeah, I remember that. Wasn't it like Gonzalez scored a halfway line screamer? I remember Ugarte was good as well. But look at you now, Interflora. You wouldn't. This is the best, at least the top 3 European season for Arsenal ever. I mean, you've reached the Champions League semi-final only 3 times. So it has to be. Content called France Land or Your Land in France, I'm guessing? No, I still don't know what that is. And I'm not from France. I'm from Sweden. But what is it supposed to mean? Instead of like a translation of the word, like a description. Is it like Shrek built? Is that why? Is truck built? Wait, Danso came on for who? Maybe that Mateta Sar went out? Yeah, Spurs playing like a 8 at the back now. You're not just going to be spamming crosses here. Finals are always so tight and emotional. 31, amazing going to be a roller coaster of nerves. Look, I can't imagine. I can't imagine. It's called the dollar store. Okay, yeah, no, I know, but we have that in Sweden as well. And what has that to do with Höjlund? Like, it's a cheap store? Casemiro. Other than Rod State, I didn't play UCF football, then going to United. Money. PSG edits. Oh, let's go, PSG edits. Nice. I didn't know about that report. Might have to make a transfer explain, maybe. Ten minutes left until extra time. Can United do it? Will Spurs kill the game off? Casemiro. Amad Diallo. Mazraoui. Bentancur headset. Van de Ven headset away. Yoro. Garnacho. Bruno. Garnacho cleared the way. I would not want to be a United fan in this moment, man. Garnacho. Pedro Porro wins it. Oh, Solanke. Mazraoui, good tackle. No, but Arteta, it's about the money. Obviously, United at the moment, they don't even... Like, the reason United before were able to get some good players in there was money. Now they don't even have money. I mean, they will have to make some big sales, but I don't know who they can sell that they don't want to keep. Vicario launches it up. Maguire. Bissouma. Son. Dalot set to come on. Maguire. Maguire. It's a shop where you can buy everything for just £1. Alright. Well, now I got it. Now I got it. But we have download store here in Sweden. Now I understand it. I don't think we have like a Swedish equivalent of that. No, we have maybe sometimes I've seen like a store where in the beginning of the store it says everything costs, you know, a certain very cheap price. But I don't think they have like a separate name, like a special name. I'm still Arteta out. This brother would not buy a striker. But what about his tactics? Like, I don't even care about for me, just the tactics and the stuff he says. Like, it's always victim mentality. It's never high standard. It's always weak. It's always, oh, he was unlucky. We had injuries, this, that. Ballon Xerxes. Less than 10 minutes left. How will say advise a pitch next season? Yeah, but PJ, I'm telling you, he's not unhappy at Atletico. And Atletico had a good season, so next season looks good for them. I don't know. We had the chance to get Alvarez, we didn't get him. It's over, I think. Son with the back post cross. Oy, 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 oy. Danso could have nearly gotten a touch to it. Man, United need to do something. United need to do something. There isn't that much time left. Bruno puts it up. Maguire! Easy for Vicario. Xerxes. IKEA. Nah, IKEA is. I mean, yeah, obviously not the equivalent, but nah, that's why I like IKEA. Just basic. Just basic. United will sell to new owners. Why? The Glazers showed they never want to sell the club, and I don't see Ratcliffe already selling the club. Kobe Mainu to come on. 6 minutes left. Man, United fans look cooked. The thing is, though, we've seen so many United last-minute goals that I'm not gonna say it's game over. And it would be the biggest Spurs thing to concede now. I think Archie Gray and Jed Spence set to come on here for Spurs. Spurs have not done anything this off. Yep. They all doing defend. But even United with their chances. I mean, their best chance, that Hayden chance, I'm not even going to count that because that's just a huge mistake by Vicario. Let's see how many extra minutes we're going to get. He doesn't know what he's doing. Get him out of my club. I've been suffering watching phase 7 Arteta. Man. Look, the Arsenal fans that want Arteta out, I feel for them, man. But the Arsenal fans that are still Arteta in have to be the lowest intellectual humans, man. Basically having no standard. That's what Arteta Arsenal, that's the best description. There's no standard at Arsenal. There's nothing. There can be goals, there can be milestones, there can be, achievements you want to earn in the beginning of the season. Oh, we're going to win the Prem, we're going to win the UCL. But then when they fail, it's never critique. If we go in the round of 16, it's going to be an embarrassment. We're going to talk bad about the club, about the manager, about the player. Should he leave? Should he get sacked? Why? Because we have a high standard. If we get knocked out around the 16, that's embarrassing for a club like PSG. But Arsenal don't have a standard. Arsenal could get grouped. It's give Arteta time. Arsenal could not win the Premier League for a third time in a row. Give Arteta time. He's had injuries. You would never reach the pinnacle of football if you're not putting high expectations. And that, it's not just for football, it's for everything. Me as a YouTuber, I have very high expectations of myself doing this job. Very high expectations. And when I fail, I get mad at myself. I'm like, you got to do better. This is not okay. This is not acceptable. Obviously, I can't be PSG out because, this entire channel is about me. It's not like that about Arteta, though. There's always an excuse. There's always an excuse. I'd also go from being the best club in history to Arteta out in the span of 3 weeks. Yeah, they got way too hyped after that Madrid victory, unfortunately. 5.5 minutes left. Cross comes in. Maguire. Goal kick. And losing to Spurs in a European final. United would get clown, man. And, you know, it was way more United fans that were saying, oh, we're going to have a better season than Arsenal if we win this, than it was Spurs fans. Still 4 minutes left. Four minutes left. Yoro, Diallo. Can United pull one back? Can United have a miracle in Bilbao? Luke Shaw. Garnacho. Puts in the cross. Headed away by Bissouma. Luke Shaw back to Bruno. Bruno switches side. Amad Diallo. Cross comes in. Oh my days. And the thing is, if United score, they're winning 100%. Like, Spurs will get cooked mentally if they concede. Spurs winning before phase 8 at Arsenal. Yeah. Yoro. Bruno Fernandes. Garnacho. Oof. Still alive here for United. Heavy pressure. Bruno. Garnacho. Yoro. No, that is not the right play, Yoro. That is not the right play, man. Only upside down winning is that we can laugh at United in the mud, finishing next to relegation zone. United look cooked, man. Because economically, United needed this way more than Spurs. United needed this economically. Winning this final, you know, going into the UCL as well. One and a half minute left. Will Spurs do it? Dalot. Cross to the back post. It's alive! Casemiro wants a pen. And where's the Spurs having their petition? They never win, always Ballon. Embarrassing. But it's in that final lift him. Nah, this is huge. This is huge, man, for them. That Joe will finally have a trophy in his head, man. That Jew? Wait, Anonymous, are we talking about Daniel Levy or her? When he lost 17th in the Prem. Bruno. 50 seconds left. Dalot. Oh my days! Is that Luke Shaw? 30 seconds left. Gigantic chance there for United. Last cross set to come in here. Diallo. Dalot. Bruno, last chance here of the game. Bruno. Van de Ven. Dalot. Oh no, and he hit off Dalot, no? It's a corner? I thought he hit off Dalot there. Worst Europa League winners I've seen. Yeah. Like Atalanta last season better. Even like the Sevillas before. But honestly, you know, shout out to Spurs, dude. Onana's up as well. Last chance of the game. Will United, score one of the best last-minute goals of all time. 7th plus minute against Spurs in the Europa League final. Or will Spurs live their first official trophy since 2006 and big trophy since the 70s? Cross comes in. Garnacho bicycle. That should be game. Wow, and Spurs have beaten United 4 times this season. Oh, wait, Casemiro hit that? Yeah, it would have been better if Garnacho took that. Because he had the angle from the side to put it inwards. I mean, I think he would be given time, especially United, the situation they're in. They're broken. That's game over. Congratulations to Tottenham Hotspurs. I gotta check in on my boy Junior. Junior is live at the moment. The bald head Jewish businessman will have a trophy. It's a Europa League. Yeah, congratulations to Spurs, man. I'm gonna check out on Junior, man. What's Junior? How is Junior feeling? Man, Junior, man. Yo, guys, make sure to tune into Junior's stream. Make sure to tune into Junior's stream. Yo, he's crazy.
Let's go! Vamos! Arsenal, what are you saying now? We got a trophy! Trophy, let's see that. Piss off, man!
Ooh, he wants a PSG Spurs Super Cup now. Spurs won a trophy before GTA 6. Two incredibly mid teams, yeah. Spurs will come back, the man. No, sorry, this is like a Sunday league team. This is like a Sunday league team. What are you up City was skin 2023? Now what a trophy Spurs is gone. Wow. Wow. That's probably one of the worst finals of all time. Yeah, I think so. I think so too. Leandro Crevone à la Paris Saint-Germain. Ooh. Yo, Rivi. If you now post something like the grass is green in Paris something, or Rivi, if you want to get extra likes, you can jerk off Madrid a bit. This is what happens when you reject PSG and Madrid, Rivi. I'll retweet that. It will bang for sure. No, I mean, he's always been because he lives there. So he's always said that's like his English team or something. Well, no, he was really passionate there. All right. Gotta finish off the thumbnail nailano. Dee-dee-dee. Dee-dee-dee. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Dee-dee-dee-dee. Dee-dee-dee-dee. How the hell did these clubs with trophy option win the kids at the same time? Some PSG. Maybe Stade de Reims win the Coupe de France then? No, Arjen. I mean, the only thing I remember Arjen is like when when Arsenal and Madrid faced, he said this will be my biggest like generational hate watch because he dislikes both Madrid and Arsenal. Oh yeah, DJ is the Arsenal fan, exactly. Based on the Rem is winning, all teams with no history winning titles. And we ECL, baby. I mean, Sochi, as they asked Lucho, would you take no treble, losing to Stade de Reims? Maybe we can say treble with the Trophée du Champion. No. Alright, should be soon done here. Spurs 1-0. La-da-dee. Na-na-na. Na-na-na-na-na-na. Imagine PSG don't win. I don't want to imagine. I don't want to. You can imagine if you want to. I don't want to. I really don't want to imagine us not winning. Really don't. But now that would be cooked, man. That would be absolutely disasterfully cooked. Customer European finals record broken. Onana keeps his losing final European streak. Alright then, people. That's been it. Hopefully, guys have enjoyed this live watch along. It was a really garbage final, but at least we were here to witness it. That's been it from boy PS Gent. We'll be live obviously on the weekend. Paris Saint-Germain, Stade de Reims. We're gonna have a pre-match podcast this time. Obviously, it's a huge game, and then obviously watch along and post-match on Saturday with the game. And then I don't think I will do conference next week, so the next live watch along with PSG Inter. But yeah, that's me from boy PSG. Hopefully, guys have enjoyed this live watch along. And as usual, allez, Paris.